Hello, I'm Brian Johnson of Hamilton County Schools, and standing with me is our Chief Operations Officer, Dr. Justin Robertson, and our Director of Facilities, Justin Witt. We're at the construction site of the new Harrison Elementary that will have a STEAM focus. This is going to be an amazing learning environment for our children in this community and will enhance our teachers' and leaders' ability to ensure that all our students graduate future ready. We are extremely appreciative of the focus the County Mayor and the Commission has placed on facilities over the years. But there remains a sense of urgency around efficient and effective operations when it comes to our facilities. We are in the process of developing a 10-year facilities plan called Blueprint 2030. There will need to be a focus on thinking strategically, boldly, and innovatively to ensure we address our facility needs. Hamilton County Schools operates 7.5 million square feet on 74 campuses. Our average building age is approximately 40 years old. Simply stated, our key goal during this process is to ensure that all of our students are in learning environments that we are proud of as a community. We believe that every student should be in a learning environment that is future ready. In the spring of 2017, a group of community leaders brought together by our County Mayor Jim Coppinger conducted a deep assessment of our school system.
One of their key findings to increase operational efficiency was to reduce the number of schools in Hamilton County. There is no doubt this is easier said than done, as our board and district team are well aware of the community's values around community schools. We are also sensitive to the reality that operationally, many of our facilities are in need of significant upgrades, and smaller schools cost more to operate. To provide some additional context on how we arrived here, the system merged to form one Hamilton 21 years ago, and there was inevitably varying levels of needs amongst the buildings, included in the district's portfolio. Additionally, for more than a decade, the district has budgeted approximately $3 million for facilities maintenance, or about 40 cents a square foot for deferred maintenance. In our research and conversations with facilities experts, we have found the national average should be budgeted between $2 to $3 per square foot, which would mean somewhere between $15 to $22.5 million should be budgeted for maintenance. When you consider inflation over the last decade, the cost of our deferred maintenance has ballooned over the last 20 years. Additionally, we have experienced significant growth in East Brainerd, downtown, and Ooltewah. Much of our building programs have consisted of keeping up with growth in those areas.
To get a deeper understanding of the complexity of what the actual monetary number of a 10-year strategic plan for the facilities would be, what if any building should be considered for merger, and what a 10-year phase plan might look like, the board approved MGT, a nationally recognized facility planning group, to do a deep dive into our facility situation and assist with the development of a plan. They identified $1.3 billion in facility needs if we address current building situations and build new schools for growth over the next 10 years. They identified a need for over $800 million if we right-size the system and look at some mergers of school facilities. In July, they presented preliminary findings strictly based on numbers and efficiency. Those preliminary findings can be found on our district website. Of our 74 school buildings, 42 were rated as fair or below. A survey was then deployed in November for input and what the community valued and thought of the initial findings. They returned in December for community meetings to hear from the community, and they became well aware of the concerns shared with their preliminary findings.
MGT has taken this information into consideration and will return with an updated plan based on the feedback. Another survey will be deployed for feedback on the options they have presented. In early March, they will present their final findings to the board after taking the next round of input into consideration. This is a challenging process, but one that is necessary to ensure that 1, all of our students are in great learning environments. 2, we use operational dollars in an efficient manner. And 3, that we remain sensitive to the needs and desires of our community.
The school board and district will have additional opportunities for community engagement based on the final findings. We place the highest value on engaging our community and collectively making decisions such as these. There are several key dates in January, February, and March that we want the community to be aware of as MGT continues their work and as we begin work on zoning and budget development. You can find those dates on our district website at www.hcde.org/engagement. We are excited about the progress that has been made in the school district. Together, we have accomplished a lot in a relatively short period of time. And to accelerate student achievement, we must remain focused. To take the next step, it will require us all working together. Our children are counting on us. We are turning our focus to having a great second half of this wonderful 1920 school year. In the next couple of weeks, we will provide a mid-year update on Future Ready 2023, our district strategic plan. We are grateful for your partnership and are confident that together we will develop a blueprint for our school buildings that will make Hamilton County a leader in exceptional learning environments for all children. 2020 is going to be a great year for continued progress in our community. We are Hamilton.